Hello everyone, it's Kay here, and I'm here today with the third entry in my challenge, and it's a thank you to Jayne Davies, who I believe is Thecraftingshed Davies, but I will check it out for you. I know Jayne changed her channel not so long ago and actually lost a few of her subscribers due to the fact that she'd had to change. So if you're able, please follow this lady's link, which will be left at the bottom of the video, and subscribe. She's a lovely lady, lovely crafter, and is actually been on YouTube for some time now, making videos with her craft makes, and is just a very generous lady. I've often seen her doing swaps with Annie Chambers, and Jayne's work is lovely, so do go along and check her out. As I say, this is the third entry, and I've just opened the bag in front of you here, and I'll take everything out. Oh dear, gosh. Oh, look at this for a lovely little box. This grabbed my eye immediately. I love little boxes, and this one's come out really nicely, considering it's been handled by Royal Mail. It's in quite good shape, because they are not huge respecters of our crafting endeavours, I have to say. I don't know quite, made by Jayne, I don't know quite how to get into this. It looks like I'm going to have to peel the lid back. I do apologise because it's damaging paper. I just hope this is the right way. I think it is, because Jayne's written on the bottom of the box, so sorry, I've totally disseminated it, but I can't see any other way to get into it. And on the bottom of the box is handmade by Jayne, and this is a home inspiration raspberry sundae candle. Oh boy, and it smells of raspberries too, they're not kidding. So I'll pop that back in the box and let you see. There we are. And if you were here, you would be able to smell it too. It's really quite a strong raspberry flavour. Oh, how lovely. Raspberry sundae. Well, I'll put that one back in the box and keep it safe. I am sorry I've had to break the box up like that, Jayne. I'm sure there was no other way into it, mind. And I did look all around. There's a lovely ribbon band, but I think it had been sealed and needed to be to keep the flavour of the candle in, so thank you for that. Oh, and here's a card right on the top, which is very lovely. Daisies. Oh, don't know quite how to. I think have I got to slide it? Oh, I see. Right, no. What it is a thank you stamp on the front, then the daisies, and there's actually a doily underneath, really pretty doily, on lemon card. So I'll just read Thecraftingshed Davies is what it is. So if you follow the link up, which I'll put underneath, that will take you directly to Jayne's channel. Oh, thank you, Jayne. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you've taken part, and I really don't deserve it, because Jayne held a challenge of her own a little while ago, and whilst I hope to take part in it, my mojo just went completely out of the window, and I just couldn't find my way clear to do any crafting at all. So I do apologise, Jayne, and it's very good of you to take part in my challenge, as you have. And there's a lovely little bag here, organza, with some lovely blingy netting in it, which always comes in handy. I didn't expect any extras, what with postage and everything. Excuse the dogs, they're having a rare old time. What with postage and everything, I was just quite happy to receive the cards and the album, because I know how expensive it is to send things out. Here's a little notebook as an extra with the flowers on and the decorated facing on the notebook. That's always, the notebooks always come in handy, they really do, because I've got a memory like a sieve, and it's quite nice to be able to jot things down beside the computer, and this is an ideal size for that. So I do thank you, Jane, very much indeed. I'll bring that up around to keep it safe and to keep the flowers safe, but it's really, really pretty, lovely summery colours, thank you. And then here are the cards that Jane's made. Hello, says this one, with a little flower on it and a bit of bling. I'll have to put your name on the back as well, Jane, just so that when I come to share them, everybody is aware of who's made what. But it's a lovely little summery topper in these glorious colours with an envelope to go with it. And I think the envelope might well be tissue paper. It's very, very delicate. So lovely, thank you. And number 2, another hello on a banner with daisies this time. I open it up that way for you. Really fresh colours, so pretty. I'll put that one with that one. And number 3. Oops, it seems to be a bit stuck in the... Okay, I got it. Just doesn't want to let go of this one, Jane. You've told it to hide away, I can tell. Right, there we are, that's got it. And this says, your thoughtfulness brightened my day, with some lovely little sparkly bling on the bottom, look. Really pretty. And again, that lovely summery floral paper on the orange background, and it really is so fresh. It just cheers you up just looking at the colours. Thank you. And we've got one more, number 4. Just get through that. And open, oh, and there's a lovely little butterfly on this one. And that's the same sentiment, your thoughtfulness brightened my day, with some lovely silver flat back bling. The butterfly with the stitching all around the edge, which I rather think Jane's done herself. And then you open the card that way. So that's really, really lovely, Jane. Thank you very, very much. It'll be hard when it comes to selecting out cards for the winners to know what to let go, because I'm receiving some really, really lovely entries. There's a lovely, this is the 1-page 12 by 12 mini album with a really nice trim. I don't quite know, it's stretchy and it almost looks like, well, I don't know, like a plaited rip-rack, if that makes sense. It's very dimensional, as I'm sure you can see on the camera. Backed on this lovely pink trellis paper card. And then this lovely little handmade signature plaque on the base there. So I'll just pull this off very, very carefully so as I can get into, there we are. I think it might be a hair tie or something of that nature. I'm not really sure, but it would fit the purpose with the little flower on it. So perhaps that's what it is, I don't know, but it's very, very pretty. On the side here is a dingle dangle, and it's got some lovely drop pearls, some beautiful crystals, and then the Diamante crystal here. Sorry for the shadowing, I don't know quite, the day is really not very great. It's sunny and then we've had thunder and really heavy showers today, so but that's really, really lovely. And on that little circlet there is the word faith, which I don't know whether you can make out or not, but that's what it is. So I'll move these things back a tad so we can have a look at the album, and I can bring it in like so. I'm just checking to make sure it's all on view. There's a lovely little rosette here. I don't know if Jayne's made it. Very, very dinky, with a lovely flat back on the top. And so we open it up like so, and there's some nice bits of bling on the inside with the flower, a lovely little banner here that says "just for you," and then you pull out the tag, "let your dreams take flight" is the sentiment. Really pretty, really pretty. Thank you, Jayne. Oh my word, and there's some other things in here, some lovely little cutouts. It looks like die cutouts. Oh, you didn't have to do all of this, Jayne. I was really happy just to have the album and the cards, my lovely, but thank you very, very much indeed. I'll put that back in to keep it safe while we go on to the next window. Lovely little sentiment here, "make your dreams happen." We should all be able to do that. And there is a lovely, lovely floral ribbon with a little bird and the sentiment "love," and Jayne's clearly coloured the bird and really made it pop off the page with some lovely seam binding and baker's twine to keep it all together, and a lovely bit of the bling trim there just to add a little bit of bling to the tag. So thank you for that, Jayne. I don't think there's anything in that one that I need to worry about. Oh, in you go. It's a nice snug little fit there, but it does fit in quite nicely. And then the third window is this one, and again there's obviously a tag in there, "keep calm and craft on." Well, isn't that just the way of it? I think if we could do more crafting and keep ourselves busy, we wouldn't have so much stuff lying around, because, you know, us crafters do tend to be phenomenal hoarders of the worst kind. I know, I've been collecting for years now, and I'm absolutely staggered when I look at what I've got around me, because, you know, it just grows and grows and grows. But there we are. So I shall follow this sentiment, Jayne, and try and make use of the things I have and put it to good use, instead of having it stockpiled and stuck away in bags and cupboards. So thank you for that sentiment. I shall keep that one very firmly in mind. Lovely. So that is entry number 3, as I've said, and I will be leaving a link to Jayne's channel underneath the video, and would ask you to pop along, say hello, because it's all about introducing yourselves and, you know, getting your work out there. It all leads to huge inspiration. I've watched some wonderful crafters over the last couple of weeks, and it really has given me so much food for thought and inspired me to get back into crafting again, because just for a moment there I was really quite concerned that I might have lost it entirely, but no, I'm good to go. So thank you very much, Jayne, and thank you everyone for sharing this time with me. I'll put that back together when the camera is finished. And I've just spied another little something here. A wardrobe scented sachet with love. Oh, thank you, Jayne. It's in a lovely decorated glassine bag, and I think Jayne's stamped on it, and yep, absolutely handmade by Jayne. Let me just move that back out of the way so we can see it properly. I nearly missed that then. I apologise. Oh, look. Oh, it's lavender. How lovely. I love the smell of lavender. It helps with sleep. It reminds me of my gran. You know, it really is a lovely thing. Thank you so much. This is one of the, oh dear, what do they call them? Parasol. And it's made up with the lace, and then Jayne's put some lovely pearl trim around the little bow area and some flowers just to draw it in so you get the little parasol shape. Isn't that pretty? And then on the handle she's managed to pop a bead, I think it might be, with the pink ribbon, and then this lovely little flower at the top to set it all off. That is really, really delightful. Thank you so much, Jane. It's very, very kind of you to send the extras and to take part in my challenge. So without further ado, I will wish you all happy crafting, and as I say, please go along and check out Jayne's channel and say hello. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye bye for now.